Hello everyone, welcome back again to this live section. Thank you so much for joining me. There's this trending video that I saw online. I decided to share with you guys today. There was this video that I saw about where this helicopter was seen dropping weapons for these Fulani terrorists. You guys need to even see that video. It is now done to us that we know people who are now sponsoring all these terrorists, all these Fulani headsmen. Like, we are tired of the insecurity in our land. We are tired of it. Imagine the way these military people, they buy military people in Borno State. If you see the way they buy military people in Borno State, you're going to even be feeling pity for the soldiers. This to show you the kind of insecurity we are facing in Nigeria. These people we are buyed in Borno State, and we are saying, who are weaponizing these terrorists? Who are giving them ammunition to be attacking the citizens? I want you guys to just take a look at this video and listen to what really happened here. I'll be right back.
To rescue the Lord, and to rescue the government of Edo against the fight against cultism. The killings is too much. Yes. Tired, we are tired with the fight. We are tired with the killings. We are tired with the intake of yes. However, how you want to do it, the policies and initiatives we are coming up with for the development of Edo State, we are standing head to head with you. We are standing
North, Edo Central, Edo South. We are tired of the killing. Yes. Augusta, before you came to office, cultism is a ritual. Yes. I mean, the cultist killing is a ritual. Yes. We have lost a countable number of youth to cultism, and we are here to say enough is enough. Whatever stringent measures you want to take, because we see it on the media that some persons are foiling it as though you are doing the wrong thing. We are saying we are behind you. Yes, sir. Whatever measures you want to take to curb cultism, take it. And when you need our help, we'll be standing. Yes, this is the tip of the iceberg. Yes. When you call, we will answer.
If you look at Edo State, investors don't want to come in because of killing, cultism, and so many other things that is happening in this town. Yes. The only way we can attract them to come in is to stop the killing, is to send those bad people away from here. Look at, I was just reading this morning about some group that said they came to do one or two things for Edo State. You do something for Edo State. Edo State have not asked you to come and kill. That is your own business. And the building in question that was even demolished, we didn't just go there to demolish. Why are we not demolishing everywhere in Edo State? Something happened. So I'm not afraid of them. Edo people are not afraid of them. The government of Edo State are not afraid of them. So we are resolute. We must fight on. So I want to thank you for your initiatives. Coming out to loud this very program that the cultism and the killing of Edo people must stop. So for me, I really appreciate all of you, and and for me, I am glad that you people have taken this stand to say we should not lose any blood anymore. So for that reason, I will just take the leadership of this your group. We'll go inside. I will show you some insight of what the havoc these people have on this side, so that you will know that these people are our enemies. They want to kill our dreams. They want to kill Edo people, and we will not accept. Let them make noise from here to anywhere, and I will not listen to them. Thank you very much.
Go back there. You know you're waiting talk. You know they talk. That's the way they say. That's the way they talk. Come you talk on now. You know you're where. Oh, good feed them. Oh, good feed them.
wala kana zaman nan za a kashe ka yau nan kwana ba za ka yi ba za a kashe ka kai na gaya ma da ke kogon da nake kai ya yi sakanci ya ci farin fin da an karwata lifafan
za su kaga ɗakin ka ba.
Because Boko Haram is using armed drones. Let it be on record. They are using armed drones, weaponized drones, which the Nigerian army is not using. In other words, they are more sophisticated and advanced than the Nigerian army. Lastly, I lost people in Wajiroko. We lost people in Wajiroko as a result of Boko Haram insurgents. This is the few I can give you, just a tip of an iceberg as far as my constituency is concerned. I observe one thing. Boko Haram is fast coming back, worse than what we had in the past. Take it or leave it. Boko Haram, ISWAP, or whatever name you call them, they are coming back. Let us do something serious in order not to go back to our days when 22 local governments out of 27 local governments of Borno were occupied by Boko Haram. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, we should be complacent. Rome used to be the greatest empire on the world, but it was destroyed by the complacency of the Romans because of their inability to take things serious to deal with their enemies. So as I'm speaking to you, personnel, there are no Nigerian army personnel. They don't have enough personnel to face these boys. That is the truth. They are committed. They are very strong in their own stand. But unfortunately, they don't have enough personnel and equipment to face the Boko Haram. I have seen it. Nobody reported it to me because I went to my constituency on Saturday and came back on Sunday. So, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, we shouldn't be complacent with this. I align with Honorable Gaddi by saying that we should do our own needful by doing the proper oversight of money expended, because between 2015 to 2019, Nigerian government spent 19 point something trillion naira on security issues. I have the record with me.
Bugadi, I'm from Plateau State. Mr. Speaker, you will only understand the heaviness of the content of this motion if we are privileged to see the picture of what Boko Haram did to Giwa.
It's so sad, my people, that we lost soldiers in Borno State. You know, rest in peace to the soldiers who were killed by these terrorists. I'm sure you guys saw that video of where this helicopter was dropping more weapons for these terrorists in the bush, in the forest. It was so sad that, so this is where these people used to give them weapons. They give them weapons, they give them new bike so that they can use and be terrorizing the community. This is so bad. When I came across this video, I was like, what is Nigeria turning into? These terrorists have taken over Nigeria to the extent that they now attack our militaries. Look what happened in Borno, everywhere scattered. They bite our soldiers like chicken. If you hear what this senator was saying here, he was saying that I think it's high time that our soldiers are being more equipped more than them, because it's not done on us that we found out that the weapons they are using is big ones. Like, I don't know who is sponsoring them, I don't know who's funding them with all these new weapons. And that's why you see they're always attacking our military. So if you hear what this senator said in House of Assembly, he said they need to start weaponizing our military, giving them modern weapons, because we can't stand and watch these people take over Nigeria. Enough is enough. Many people are complaining. Even the Edo people are saying that, if you guys saw the video, the Edo people are saying enough is enough to the killings that is happening in Edo State. If the governor doesn't take action, we will take action and save our land. You heard what those youths said there. Like, we are tired of the way the killings that are happening in Nigeria. There was this video I saw online, but I don't know if it was really true or they were really joking about it. They said that sometimes when they want to go and fight, that they don't used to get weapons to go and fight, and they will send them to go to the war front to fight against these terrorists, but they won't give them enough weapons to use and go and fight. It's high time our soldiers needs to start getting weapons. To be honest, you see these militaries, that all these soldiers you see that always going to the war front to defend Nigeria, they deserve an accolade. It's not easy. It's not easy risking your life to defend your country. It's not easy, and I feel that they need to be rewarded. You guys saw what happened, like in Borno State. It's a pity that we lost many soldiers in Borno State because of these terrorists. Like, I keep wondering, I don't know if some of you guys have wondered why these people are attacking the army too. That's the soldiers attacking the citizens. Like, what do they really want? This helped when we heard that Benin Republic has closed their borders between them and Lagos because of terrorists coming to their land. But let me tell you something, even if they close their borders, even if Benin Republic close their border, it doesn't still stop these terrorists from coming into the country. Because I wonder where they even come out from. And many people have started asking the government, what is happening? Why are they not talking about the insecurity? Why are they not talking about these terrorists? And I saw this reaction on Twitter where someone said that the reason why the government is not talking about terrorists because many people, many youths that are in army are Hausa and Fulani. So the government doesn't want to really talk about them. Anytime they commit crime, he doesn't want to really talk about them because he knows that once he start talking about them, some of them will want to leave army, and before you know it, nobody is there again. So that's the reason why the government is not talking about the terrorists in Nigeria. We've had enough of all this. We've had enough of it. Imagine they were distributing weapons and bike to these people in the forest. Why didn't they come to an open place to do it? Why did they come to an open place? And they even had the mind to video themselves, because for us to get this video, the video was actually trending on Twitter. For people to see that video, that means they actually wanted the world to see it. And the question is, when is Nigeria going to stop insecurity? We are tired of it. We've lost so many lives in insecurity. I'm telling you the honest truth. We've lost so many lives. Do you know how much the government has spent for insecurity? I can't even count. Sometimes we Nigerians pay ransom to these people. If they calculate how much ransom we've paid for insecurity in the country, it is enough to build Nigeria. It is enough. We are tired of the insecurity. We've lost many lives in this insecurity. Just like what happened in Plateau State. I got to hear this news about what happened in Plateau State. Like, I was in tears. Like, these people, these terrorists used to force their community to pay a certain amount of money, 4 point something. If the community is not able to pay it, they launch their attack. And the people I'm talking to you are poor villagers who don't even have means of survival. The only thing they use to survive is their farm work. Even in their farm work, they don't go to farm because these people always attack them. And before they are able to cultivate on their land, they need to pay taxes to these same people. It's very disheartening that people are going through insecurity in Nigeria a lot. And I don't know why it is worse in the northern side. You see, the reason why we always tell the northern people, you guys should, this 2027, decide who is going to be your president. You know, one thing with the Hausa and these Hausa people is that they don't used to vote for other tribes. They want the power to only be in their own side. But haven't they looked back at the years? They have been the one carrying this presidential power. What has been done in there? Nothing has been done. There have not been any change. Ever since they started carrying this presidential power, there have not been any change. Why don't they try to give other tribes a chance? Anytime they say that an Igbo man is coming to rule, the Hausa people will say no. Instead, they are going to vote Yoruba or Hausa. They won't want an Igbo man. But every day, every year by year, they're the ones that come out to the internet to make the loudest noise. They're always out in the internet to say they are suffering. Go to Plateau. Plateau is not like a desert. People have left their own community, their own father's land because of these terrorists. I don't know if I will say they want to take over Nigeria entirely. And I saw this comment on Twitter. People were saying that the reason why this insecurity is not much in the southeast or in the middle belt was because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The person was saying that the Nigerians, Igbo, should actually take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he formed ESN, that's Eastern Security Network, to be able to be protecting Igbo. People are saying that if not because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, these terrorists would have taken over Igbos immediately, just like the way they are attacking the Northerners now. It's high time for the Northerners to open their eyes. Come 2027, it must not be an Hausa person. It must not be a Fulani. It must not be a Yoruba person. If they can only give an Igbo person chance to rule, you guys can see an example of what Abia State governor is doing, Alex Oti. It's even enough to tell you that if an Igbo man is in that seat, he's going to do better. Go to Abia State and confirm from your eyes. You can never go to Abia State and you see potholes again. The man just refurnished Abia State. You see, one thing that is killing Nigeria is ethnic bias. That's one thing they don't know. But the Northerners are always the one complaining every year by year. They come out, they complain about hunger. And the worst part is someone came out on Twitter and was saying that, one thing that he or she likes the Igbos, because even when all these things are happening, an Igbo man will never come out and open his mouth and say, we are suffering. They will never come out and open their mouth and say, we are protesting against hunger. It can never happen. You never see an Igbo man do it. But once it's always the Northerners or the Yorubas that are coming out on internet saying that they are protesting about hunger and they are protesting about insecurity, but they're the same people that will always collect bribe to vote for who they feel gave them something. They're not voting because of they know this person's accountability. They're not voting because they know that this person is accountable. They're not voting because they know that, okay, this person is going to rule them well. Take a look at what is going on in the northern side. Yesterday we heard it was Plateau State. We've been talking about Plateau insecurity and looking for ways to solve it. Now we're hearing of Borno State. Like, this is enough. The insecurity is enough. We've lost thousands of people due to insecurity. We've paid a lot of ransoms to insecurity. You can't keep paying these people money. If that money alone can be used to refurnish Nigeria. If you venture into all those money that these people have been, is enough for this country to stand again. Imagine if insecurity stopped. People don't know that insecurity is contributing to the economic growth, like the bad growth we're having in Nigeria. People don't seem to get it. Economic growth is insecurity is contributing to bad economic growth in Nigeria. Take for example our farmers. Our farmers don't go to farm again. You hardly see a farmer in the farm. They're all afraid. Some of them have quit farming and look for cooler jobs to survive, because instead of them losing their own lives, why would they still be going to farm? Now you hardly see farmers in Nigeria. Even this thing, they say that we should stop depending on petroleum, we should also depend on agriculture. Is it true? Is it like this, that these terrorists are attacking us in the farm, that we're going to concentrate more on agriculture? How? If our farmers don't get peace of mind farming, how are we not going to concentrate more on agriculture? It's not possible. So when I tell you that insecurity contributes a lot to this, contributes bad images, bad economic growth to Nigeria, you just have to believe what I'm telling you. Now, these farmers, we have few farmers that go to farm. And trust me, you see these farmers, you just see one farmer in farm. And once that person cultivates crops and sell to the market, he's going to top his price. Do you know what he's going to add in that place? He's going to add the price that this herdsmen collected from him and able to farm in that land. He's going to add that the taxes that those Fulani herdsmen collected from him. He's going to add money, because it's not easy to go to farm these days. So, when you check all those things, you find out that is the reason why there's high cost of food price in the market. People need to start imagining these things. They need to start thinking ahead. That is the reason why things are costly in the market. They say we should stop depending on petroleum. Nigeria has a lot of mineral resources. It has many things. Agriculture, God bless Nigeria with agriculture. That's one thing they don't understand. But imagine when we want to farm, but we are attacked on daily basis on farm. I saw this viral video on Twitter. I was just scrolling past and I saw this viral video on Twitter where this Fulani herdsman was attacking the owner of his farm. After his cow destroyed this man's harvest, like this thing was already okay for harvest. These cows mashed on it and destroyed what this man was planning to sell this season, only for the herdsman to be challenging the man that how much is what is in his farm, that he should calculate the money and let him pay him. Very rude. A rude way of talking. Someone sweats. These people think that their cow is the fact that they feel that their cow is their investment. That is the way people's farm are also their investments. Without that farm, without those crops, they won't be able to survive in Nigeria. That is the way their cows is to them too. So why would they try to manipulate other people or intimidate other people? Imagine if the farmer now maybe buyed one of the cows. How is the Fulani herdsman? How are they going to feel? Sometimes these people don't have conscience at all. They don't really have conscience. When they do things, they don't have conscience. And sometimes I do ask myself, is it because of where they are bred from? Because I don't know if I'll say the Northerners are always bred with violence. Like everything about them is just violence. That's the way they are bred. And once you see someone that is growing up where violence exists, there is no way that the person can change. That's why when you see all these people, once they catch a terrorist, they will not say that he's repented Boko Haram. Nobody seems to believe. I don't even know why the people in power are believing that they are repented Boko Haram. They ask them to go into army, they give them weapons. It won't even take 2 weeks or so. They'll be the ones that will not start terrorizing the country. And I keep asking myself, sometimes there's a case, I think Sahara reporters posted it. They were saying that someone confessed to them that some armies were involved with these herdsmen, in the sense that they do share percentage. They carry their victims to wherever they are going to and they share percentage. And I'm asking, who are these armies? Are they the people, are they the repented Boko Haram, or the people who are just employed or recruited? Because I'm not sure that the armies that will be carrying out that stupid thing are people who are just normally recruited into army. They may be the same repented Boko Haram who are saying that the government are saying that they are repented, and they say that they are not armies in Nigeria, that they are not fighting for Nigeria. They are the only people who have the capability of doing such a thing, because a thief could always be a thief. There's nothing you can do about it. So that's why you see many Nigerians don't believe in the repented Boko Haram. They don't believe in it at all. You cannot come and tell us they repented Boko Haram. Okay, for example, if they're saying they repented Boko Haram, what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why is it that I've not released that man today? That man is not even a terrorist. I'm telling you the honest truth. They have never, even in all the things that they searched in him, they never saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with a gun. So why would they tag him as a terrorist? Then the people who are not the terrorists are the people that you're going to release and not say that they're repented Boko Haram. In what way? How are they repentant? How? They're the same people that you guys recruit into army and they will still continue what they're doing. I will always tell you that a thief is always a thief. You can't change the fact that a thief is a thief. One way or the other, even if the person repents, one way or the other, the person will still go back to its crime. So definitely, it's the people who are repented that's still causing the mayhem. They're still giving the soldiers, giving the armies bad image. Because not every soldier, not every army is bad. They're the ones spoiling the image of the soldiers in Nigeria, of the armies in Nigeria. They're the ones spoiling their image. We are saying enough is enough to insecurity. Since 2000 and something, Nigeria have been suffering insecurity non-stop. Non-stop. We've lost many lives. Okay, come to when when Goodluck Jonathan was ruling Nigeria, people were like, he's a dog president. We don't really like him. He cannot he cannot handle the insecurity in Nigeria. Then they said that Buhari will be able to handle the insecurity. And they said, okay, let us vote Buhari now, since he's going to handle the insecurity, because they felt that the man is an ex-militant and he's a tough man. We are feeling that once Buhari enters the seat, anything insecurity is going to stop in Nigeria. But let me tell you, that was the beginning of insecurity in Nigeria. It just stopped. The thing just stopped to 100%. That was the beginning of insecurity. And we found out that it's not just about who is there. These people don't even fear people in power again. I mean, the terrorists, they don't fear people in power again. They don't even fear our armies again. For them to have the mind to attack Bronu Barrack, it shows that these people are no more afraid of army. They're no more afraid of Nigerian soldiers. That's what it means. And we Nigerians, have you ever asked ourselves, why is it that among all this whole attack that happened, the soldiers or armies could not catch a particular terrorist? Like in the attack that happened in Bronu, they cannot catch a particular person and say, okay, we caught one of them, the other ones escaped. We never hear such a thing. We have never heard, but they keep attacking us. Who are these people? We are tired. We're tired of the insecurity. It's high time our government needs to do something about insecurity. It's getting out of hand. Our soldiers are being attacked. People who were sent to protect us from external attacks, they're not buying many of them. So I tell you that we need to give our clothes to Nigerian military. It's not easy at send people to war and they're there fighting for. See these soldiers, they're doing a whole lot. They need to be rewarded because it's not easy. They see this kind of things on a daily basis. And it's so sad that we lost many armies in Borno State today. Rest in peace to the soldiers we lost in Borno State. Like, it's just so bad. Now, Nigeria have been saying that we need a revolution. And it's only if we Nigerians come in one unity, in one piece, that we can make a new Nigeria. All this ethnic bias won't solve anything. It won't solve anything. It's high time that everybody starts loving each tribe. We need to come in one. We need a revolution. We need to come in one and make peace. Let us use one voice so that we can stop insecurity in Nigeria. Insecurity has destroyed many things in Nigeria. Imagine if Nigeria was supposed to be in, let me say, among the third countries that is among the third rich countries, but because of insecurity, it will go to, let me say, 20. And that's why you see no foreigners are coming into Nigeria again, just like the way Edo youths were lamenting. If you guys watch the video I played for you guys, Edo youths were lamenting, saying that they no longer see investors in Edo State again because of the insecurity and the cultism that is happening in Edo State. They no longer see investors. How do you expect people from another country to come into your country, them knowing fully well that this kind of thing is happening in Nigeria? Or do you think they don't hear the news or things going on in Nigeria? They all hear it. That's why you see foreign investors don't want to partner with Nigeria, because they are going to be thinking, how are we going to come into Nigeria now? Are we safe? Are we safe in Nigeria? What if we come into Nigeria now and something happens to us? What are we going to say? What are we going to tell our president? They start thinking about all these things, and before you know it, they cancel every plan they have to Nigeria, and they give the contract. Maybe if they were planning that them and Nigeria want to partner, you see them giving the contract to another person, or in fact to another country. They may even want to partner with UK more than Nigeria. You see the reason why I tell you, say insecurity has contributed to a lot of bad things, bad image alone to Nigeria. Even our own people who travel out of Nigeria, like citizens of Nigeria who leave this country to another country like United States of America, they hardly come back because they'll tell you that I can't come back to Nigeria. Nigeria is boiling, Nigeria is on fire, like Nigeria is not safe for me to come back. That's what they will tell you. Our people don't come back again. If our people cannot come back again, is it now other people from another country that will be able to return to Nigeria? Everybody is just afraid that because of the insecurity in Nigeria. The question is, what are we going to do? We found out that these terrorists, they're now overpowering our soldiers. Because if you see what the lawmaker said in the House of Senate, he was saying that it's high time for us to still empower our own soldiers. The people who are funding the terrorists are funding them. So let us fund our own the more. Let us give them weapons. Let's give them enough equipment. Let them not lack anything as they are there. Let them not lack it, because they're really trying their best. They're doing their best. So that is what is really happening. You guys saw what really happened. I showed you guys the video of where these people were dropping weapons from them. Like the helicopter was just dropping weapons. The helicopter dropped bike and weapons in the forest, and these terrorists were gathered there. They were gathered in the forest. We don't even know the exact forest they are. And I keep asking myself, is the forest in Nigeria? Can't our army, our soldiers track these people down? If our DPO can track people, why is it that they can't track these terrorists down? Why? Why is it that they cannot track where these people are? Why is it that I don't understand? We have helicopters we have many helicopters in Nigeria. Why is it that a particular helicopter cannot go around and track these people down? Sometimes I used to feel that our Nigerian soldiers and army, they have power to track these people, but what is going on? What is it that they're not telling us? What is going on with Nigerian system? They can track these people, but why is it that they have not done it for so long? Like, see what is going on in Nigeria day by day. Day by day, we are hearing of different things. Insecurity and the worst. I just want to play this video for you guys again, so you guys will see what really happened here. For people who were not able to see what really happened when I told you guys that this helicopter was dropping weapons for these terrorists, just take a look at this video, guys.
Excellency, the government of the against the fight against cultism. The killings is too much. Yes. We are tired with the fight. We are tired with the killings. We are tired with the interest of yes. However, how you want to do it, the policies and initiatives we are coming up with for the development of Edo State, we are standing head to head with you. We are standing
North, Edo Central, Edo South. We are tired of the killing. Yes. Augusta, before you came to office, cultism is a ritual. Yes. I mean, the cultist killing is a ritual. Yes. We have lost a countable number of youth to cultism. And we are here to say enough is enough. Whatever stringent measures you want to take, because we see it on the media that some persons are foiling it as though you are doing the wrong thing. We are saying we are behind you. Yes, sir. Whatever measures you want to take to curb cultism, take it. And when you need our help, we'll be standing. Yes, this is the tip of the iceberg. Yes. When you call, we will answer.
If you look at Edo State, investors don't want to come in because of killing, cultism, and so many other things that is happening in this town. The only way we can attract them to come in is to stop the killing, is to send those bad people away from here. Look at, I was just reading this morning about some group that said they came to do one or two things for Edo State. You do something for Edo State. Edo State have not asked you to come and kill. That is your own business. And the building in question that was even demolished, we didn't just go there to demolish. Why are we not demolishing everywhere in Edo State? Something happened. So I'm not afraid of them. Edo people are not afraid of them. The government of Edo State are not afraid of them. So we are resolute. We must fight on. So I want to thank you for your initiatives. Coming out to loud this very program that the cultism and the killing of Edo people must stop. So for me, I really appreciate all of you, and and for me, I am glad that you people have taken this stand to say we should not lose any blood anymore. So for that reason, I will just take the leadership of this your group. We'll go inside. I will show you some insight of what the havoc these people have committed, so that you will know that these people are our enemies.
So guys, that is all. Like, I know I played this for people who were not able to, because some people did not see the video in the beginning, so I actually played this for you guys. This to show you that Nigerians are tired of insecurity, they are tired of these terrorists, and also tired of cultism in Nigeria. They are the ones contributing to the bad things that is happening in Nigeria. It is contributing to a whole lot of bad economic growth. It's contributing to bad economic growth in Nigeria. And if something is not done about it, you'll find that Nigeria is not going to move forward. This revolution we're all talking about, we may not even see it at all. You see the reason why many Nigerians are saying, let them release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That man is a savior to Nigeria. That man is a savior to Nigeria. And I'm sure that it's because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see these terrorists, they cannot come. It's because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that these terrorists, you cannot see them in the southeast, you cannot see them in the middle belt because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not Igbo land, these terrorists would still have invaded Igbo land just the way they're invading the Northerners now. And this come 2027 election, I urge all the Northerners, all the Yorubas, all the Igbos to vote wisely. Don't vote because you're being given bribe. Don't vote because of you feel that this person can do it. Vote because you've already seen this person's accountability. Vote because, okay, this is who you feel that is going to, this is someone who have already seen what he's already doing in Nigeria. Vote for that person. Once you see that, before you vote for a governor or a president, you must have seen what the person did in his community back then before you vote. People came out and we are saying that why they voted. People started coming out to, I don't know what I would say, they were regretting voting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But they came out and they were saying that why we voted Bola Ahmed Tinubu was because we saw what he did in Lagos State as the governor. That's what they said. Why some people said that the reason, some people even, according to what some people said, they said that some people voted him because they collected bribe from them. It's actually bad. This 27, please, let us try to vote wisely. Let's vote wisely. Let us all come out. It's nothing like voters apathy. We are only trying to do this to make Nigeria move forward. If we start, so who's going to, if you don't vote wise, we are the people living in the country, we the residents are the people that is going to suffer it if we don't vote wisely. We need to vote wisely so that the insecurity in the land can stop. Many people are asking, why is our government, why they not saying anything about these terrorists? These terrorists are in our country. Why is it that we cannot find them? Why is it that we cannot see them? It's not like this in other countries. Oh, other countries, once they have people who are attacking them externally, they get hold of them immediately. Why is it that our own is so difficult? It has taken us years, multiple years, to find people who are attacking Nigeria, who are attacking the residents of Nigeria, the citizens of Nigeria. It has taken us years to find out people who are buying our soldiers. This is not the first time they're launching attack on our armies. This is not the first time they're launching attack on our soldiers. They've launched attack on our soldiers multiple times. I think it's not even only in Bruno. I think this is a particular state that they launched attack in their barrack too. You can imagine they launched attack. A barrack. You guys know how barrack is now. Barrack, there are lots of soldiers and armies in barrack. That even if you're in barrack self, you'll not be afraid of like, in fact, like a whole lot. Even if you're in barrack self, you say, okay, there are lots of soldiers here, they can be able to defend whatever is coming. But to our greatest surprise, they attacked Bronu barrack. If they can attack Bronu barrack, then what more can these people not do? We need, you know, we are yet to even hear from our president. We're yet to hear from him on what happened in Bronu state, like the attack. He needs to come out and tell we Nigerians what is going on in the country. When are we going to stop the insecurity? And I want to bring this question to you guys today. Let me know your thoughts below. I want to ask this question. Do you think our president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is capable of bringing insecurity? Is capable of bringing an end to insecurity in Nigeria? Do you think so? Like, I want to know your comments below. Do you think Bola Ahmed Tinubu is capable? Because we all heard that tough people, according to me, I've been hearing that tough people are always people that are able to handle insecurity in a particular country. But when Buhari was on seat, we didn't see anything like that, though. He was not able to handle insecurity. So let us know. They said that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a tough person, he's a tough president, and they feel he can rule this country. So what is really going on? This because of, we are hearing rumors where they were saying that they removed Goodluck Jonathan because he was a calm person. Now that Tinubu, the toughest people, are now in power, what is going on about insecurity? Nothing has been done. What are we now going to do? Let me tell you something, guys. If we are able to solve insecurity in Nigeria, let me tell you, we have solved like 90% of our problems in Nigeria. I'm not capping. I'm telling you guys the honest truth. If we are able to solve insecurity in Nigeria, we have solved like 90% of our problems in Nigeria. Because imagine if there's no insecurity in Nigeria, do you know how this country is going to move forward? This country is going to move forward. Like, the growth of Nigeria will be, if the growth of Nigeria was like, let me say 20%, it's going to increase to 100% immediately. Insecurity is what is causing, is what is making we Nigerians to suffer day by day, but we don't get to see it. We are thinking that insecurity is just like attack, people that don't like this and they're attacking on them. If you find out that if we start dealing with insecurity, you find out that things are going to change in Nigeria a whole lot, and you find out that some investors would want to now partner with Nigeria. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts below. I want you guys to tell me below, do you really think that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to be able to end insecurity in Nigeria? Tell me, because, and I think that this 27 come election, we need to vote people who are able to end insecurity. Yes, you know, if any president in Nigeria is able to end insecurity in Nigeria, know that that president is going to rule, even if the person's tenure was 8 years or 4 years, the person's tenure, the Nigerians would want to vote the person over and over again. If insecurity, have you guys not ever dreamt of insecurity stopping in Nigeria? If you've not dreamt of it, I've dreamt of it. I've dreamt of insecurity stopping in Nigeria. Like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Insecurity has done more harm than good to us. I'm telling you guys the honest truth. I remember, if you guys remember when this insecurity of a thing started, it started with Boko Haram. We started hearing of they started mass adoption, they kidnapped our Chibok girls. That was when all these things started. They kidnapped our Chibok girls. They started bombing different places. I think the bombing even started in Abuja. It's then bombing. I think they started from the capital territory. Say bombing there. It was a whole lot. And this was when insecurity started in Nigeria. I think it was 2019, or let's say 2017. I think 2019. That was when it started. It was just a whole lot. We are tired. When is insecurity going to stop? Who are we going to vote next as the president of Nigeria that is going to make Nigeria better? That is insecurity is going to stop. Have you guys never dreamt of insecurity coming to an end in Nigeria? Like, Nigerians, are you guys not tired of insecurity? Our president, what is he doing about the insecurity? What happened in Edo? You guys heard what happened in Edo State. I don't need to tell you guys what happened. The Oromo killings. Many Nigerians were saying that this thing is happening, but our president was in France. I don't know whether they say he went for, according to rumors, they said he went to visitation. They say he went for visit. Some people said he went to see the president of France. But later, they revealed to us that he didn't go to France for any meeting. He was just there. Some people said he was there for health conditions and so on. And they said that even when he returned to Nigeria, he didn't say anything about the Uromi killings. He didn't come out to address the citizens of Nigeria. We are tired. We need a president that will be addressing the insecurity in Nigeria. Tell us when is this thing going to stop? Tell us what you guys are doing about insecurity in Nigeria. Are you guys going to keep pumping money to these terrorists? When is this, all this money you guys are pumping is enough to help Nigerians? Is enough to build this country? All this money that are being placed in insecurity. You guys heard what the lawmaker, that video I played for you guys. You guys heard what he said in the House of Senate, that the money that they pay to all this terror, they give to insecurity will I even say it's monthly or every year. There is enough. Is more than trillions that they have spent in insecurity. Imagine if that money was used to build some industries in Nigeria. You find that there will be employment in Nigeria. There will be employment in Nigeria. Anyway, guys, that's all we have for today. Let me know your thoughts below. What do you really think about the insecurity in Nigeria? And who do you think is going to stop the insecurity in Nigeria? Who do you think that is the best candidate that if we put this person now is going to be able to stop the insecurity? Guys, let me know your thoughts below. And also, if you know you're new to this channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, like and share. And so thank you so much for joining this live section. Thank you so much for staying throughout with me to this period. See you guys in my next live section. Thanks for watching.